Anyway, second topic is web terminology and the characteristics. What is web terminology and characteristics? What is web terminology? Web terminology and characteristics of web data mining. Terminology, web terminology and web characteristics of web data mining. In our before video we can learn the what is web and data, what is data, what is mining, how to extract the data, and what are the web data mining we can use, web mining technique we can use, then web content mining, structure mining, usage mining. This technique we can use to access or use to extract the information we can learn in a before class. In this class we can learn the web terminology. What are the web terminology we can use? What are the characteristics we can use in a web data mining? In our web is having two-tier architecture method we can use. What type of architecture method we can use? Two-tier architecture method. Two-tier architecture method we can use. First one is one tier and second one is second tier. Second tier, first tier and the second tier. This technique we can. First tier we can use means it is a web server that serves the information to the client machine. That one we can call it as a one tier. Two tier, it is a client that display the information to the user. Then web terminology and characteristics, we can have a two-tier architecture we can use. First one is one-tier architecture and the second-tier architecture. In your one-tier architecture, we can, what is the base this work means, it is the server based, it will be worked. In your, this one is work like a server. This one work like the client. Then one-tier architecture, it is the serve the information to the client machine. This one serves the information to the client machine. This second tier architecture, it will be work like the client. It means display the information. This one display the information to the user. What are the purpose we can use the one tier and two tier? First one tier, it will be work like a server. Second tier, it is a work like a client. The one tier architecture, what are the information we have? Server information we can serve to the client machine. Then second tier architecture, it is the work like a client. What are the information we have? That one will be, we can display the information to the user. It will be work like that. In your architecture, how it will be supported by the web standard. You know already what is HTML, URL, HTTP and www and web page and website. This base only it will be work to the architecture. In your client and the server architecture is supported by these standards. It will be supported by this standard. HTML, you know already, hypertext markup language, URL, uniform resource locator, and HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. www means World Wide Web, and the web page and website you know already. What is HTML? Define the web document content. In your HTML we can see the web document content we can see or we can defining there. Then URL, it what is the purpose we can use means naming and identify the remote information. Identifying the remote information. Identify the remote information or resources or global web world. That one we can see it in a URL. What is HTTP? What is the purpose we can use this HTTP? It means we can managing the transfer of information from the server and the client. This one we can managing the transfer and the information from server to the client. We can use the HTTP. Next one, www. You know already, it is a set of all nodes that are interconnected by the hypertext links. It links exposes one or more relationship between the two or more resources, and the link also established with the document by using the anchors. That purpose we can use the www. Web pages, it is a collection of information. This one is the collection of information and consisting of one or more web resources. This one is the collection of information and it will be consisting the one or more web resources. And last one is website. Website is a collection of interlinked the web pages, including the home page residing at the same network location we can find out. And web browser, website, web browser and web server. Remaining thing, web server and browser and the server. Web browser is the primary user interface. It is a program which allows the person to view the content and web pages and navigation from the one place to another place. That one we can see it in a web browser. We can browse the information. Web server, it is the source the web pages using the HTTP to client mechanism to that browse the, we can display the information. Our client. Next one is client. Client is a role adapted by the application. It retrieving the web resources. Then last one is proxy. Proxy, it means you know already, intermediary act with the both the server and the client from the purpose of retrieving the resources. Be of other client also we can intermediary between middle and we can do the interaction. That one we can call it as a proxy.